Hey! I always start every episode with hey.
Hey.
Hey! It's a me, a Georgie!
It's better than like, woo!
Woo! It's George!
Next time, let's do that.
Next time, we're doing it. Ah, you heard it here first. Alright, hey, I'm George.
I'm Zach.
And we are...
Dee Runk Comics.
Aha!
I finished that sentence.
Good job. Proud of you. Alright, so, lately, I've been spitballing this idea that I want to talk about some X-Men. And, you know, there's some new X-Men books that have been out recently, the Uncanny X-Men. And I just forced Zach to power read through all 4 of the most recent issues.
I'm covering this up.
So, so he's all caught up now. We're going to talk about that in our next episode. This episode, real quick, we're going to power through all of my X-Men action figures. So we're splitting it up into 2 episodes because not everyone cares about action figures that tunes into the channel. So if you don't like action figures, then just skip this one. But you can maybe still throw it a thumbs up and then just back out. You know?
Right, yeah.
All right, so we're going to get started on that right now. Hey, we are back in a new filming location. I have hijacked my wife's eBay setup studio. All right, first is Mr. Sinister, and he has a goatee.
He has quite the goatee.
Yep, no, he's very goateed up. All right, that one's out. This one is in. All right, it doesn't want to stand up, so my hand holds it. This is a Phoenix, Jean Grey. This is the first ever Jean Grey action figure I could ever find was a Phoenix action figure.
Is the first one you could find? It was the first one that they've made.
I think it was the first one that they made.
Okay.
Here we've got...
And we are going through these kind of quickly because there's a good number of action figures.
Yeah. So here we got Gambit in a really cheap, shitty flasher coat.
It's like the one I have at home.
Oh, thank God you left it at home. Here we got Weapon X. I don't know if you noticed, but there's trading cards in the back of these. This one, the trading card is Shadowcat. Here we got some random character.
Yeah, I don't even know who this guy is, to be honest. I'm assuming he's a Morlock.
No, he's an X Factor team member.
He's okay.
Oh, see, and there is a good trading... I might open him up just to get that trading card out.
Well, show him the trading card. Don't just be talking about it.
It's Wolverine.
Okay.
And it's one of the subsets from the Four Ultra series.
All right. Well, since it's a Wolverine trading card,
all right.
It's a Wolverine action figure.
The 5th edition came with a lot of stabbing weapons for a guy that, you know, has claws that eject out of his hands. So, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a little redundant, but we'll go with it.
Yeah. Here we got Storm, who's like been kind of pressed out of towards the side a little bit. And there is a Wolverine, the Spider-Man trading card in the back. You can't really see it. She covers it up. Yeah. Here we've got 1st edition Sabretooth, who has this really cool mechanic here. Yeah. Right here, his stomach flips from being injured to not injured. And there's 3 slash marks because sometimes he fights against Wolverine. Here is Robot Wolverine, the 6th edition of the They also called him Albert. I don't know.
Yeah.
His character kind of lost steam, so... Womp womp. All right, here we've got Rogue, who was really cool until her... Well, it's right side here, but it's on... it's her left arm. You know, eventually, after playing with that for a while, that arm just... It has this uppercut thing, and it just gets stuck into uppercut mode. Kind of like the Gambit figure. He had a karate kick action that would...
yeah, I think pretty much any figure from the 80s or 90s, early 90s, like had those action features. They just... It broke eventually.
Yeah. This was one of my favorite figures as a kid growing up. It didn't do a whole lot, like physically, like movement-wise.
Right.
But it's...
For the times, it's very accurate.
Yeah, and I mean, his mouth does open a little bit so you can snarl a little bit.
You can feed him.
Yeah, and it was very accurate to what he was in the series. All right, so sometimes when you buy these, you buy them in a lot, and you get a figure. And this is Iceman, who likes to change colors in the freezer, and Then this one
that one actually changes color?
Yes, this one changes color.
Okay, I didn't notice that.
And this one is just super ice slide, but they're the same mold.
Right.
You know, And
Okay.
it kind of has a little bit of a Dr. Manhattan look to him, but, you know.
Yeah, but he's dressed.
You can make a custom out of that.
I could. I'm not going to.
Oh, well, you should.
I'm,
All right, this is 7th edition Wolverine. One of my least favorite ones because his arm, he looks like someone just, like, you know, put a stick in his butt. Like,
he's uncomfortable.
He's super
uncomfortable. I think it's the
uncomfortable.
jacket. I think he's uncomfortable with the jacket.
This is the second Magneto action figure that they made. Cool figure. The other one had his helmet came off, but this one just looks more, you know,
menacing.
Yeah, good word.
Yeah, see?
All right, this one didn't come to me in the shape that I wanted it to. It's a little jacked up, and I think it's actually taped onto the card, but this is a strong guy. You know, he's strong.
His name is very apt.
Yes. Here is the third ever Wolverine that they made in kind of the you know, the traditional uniform X-Men look. Yeah. And he has a gun.
It's nice to see that some things don't change. Like with Marvel Legends, they still put out like a Wolverine for pretty much every series that they launch.
Yeah.
Same thing goes with these guys.
All right. And here we've got Forge. Kind of a, you know. Ooh.
I think they're coming out with the Marvel Legends of him as well.
Oh, his trading card is coming out.
Like Robo.
Aha! Polaris. Let's see if I can sneak that back in there. All right, it's still good. It's still good.
It's still.
I hate this.
I'll knock it in a little bit more. There we
go. This one's coming out too. I got Apocalypse.
Well, see, there you go. Sell them separately or something.
Yep, this is Sauron.
Sauron that's a cool figure.
Yeah.
I mean, even by today's standards. I mean, the articulation might not be there, but it's still very cool.
Yeah. All right, I like this one a lot.
Bishop.
We got Bishop doing Bishop things. He's got 2 guns. Because why the hell not? This one, like, after it came out, like, because I bought all these when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like, this one was everywhere. And once it came out, I was so happy to get them because, you know, you didn't have a Professor X for a while. But yeah, really cool to have this one back. Man, we're making our way through these really good.
We are. I'm pushing it along.
GW Bridge.
Also known as Old Bishop.
Also known as Who Gives a Fuck.
I don't even, honestly, he's another one that I don't even know. But, yeah. And then there's the Whistling Banshee.
Yeah.
Which you blow through his chest, which it sounds wrong even saying it.
Yep.
I felt a little dirty.
There's a rogue trading card in the background.
Yeah, some of them. Oh. Okay, yeah, this one. It says it comes with a trading card, but it's missing a trading card.
And it looks like it was opened and glued shut. Yeah. So yeah, this one, long shot. It's a real long shot that this wasn't tampered with. You gotta love that play of words.
That was good. I congratulate you on that.
All right, here we've got Uncanny X-Men Cyclops. I showed this in a previous video, but whatever. One of my favorite figures as a kid, and yeah, pretty cool. This is a good one.
This one's a good one. I just actually noticed. I actually had this specific figure as a kid myself, but I just now noticed that he actually has hairy arms.
Yeah.
Like the figure actually has hairy arms.
He's got hairy arms. There's a Wolverine trading card in the back. You could wear his mask. You could put the mask on Wolverine, or you could wear it as a ring. And it's another Wolverine action figure that comes with a stabbing weapon for...
Well, he did go to Japan for a while, and he needs that sword. Yeah. It's an honorary thing.
Yeah, well, I honorarily give you 3 claws through the jugular. All right, this is my favorite one. You know I love me some Morph. This is my dude. And, yeah, that's... I bought 2 of these, one of them, so I could open it, and it's in my bathroom. Not for, like, a dirty reason.
In your bathroom, yeah, all right. And then, tell people that, sure.
That's... probably the coolest looking one, though. That's the original Wolverine. Or not the original, second edition. Yeah. But, yeah, pretty cool figure. Comes with a machine gun, you know, because Wolverine loves his machine guns.
If you say so.
I did say so. Thank you very much. But, yeah, you can see in the back there, there are a lot of figures in this line.
Oh wow, they actually have a Deadpool figure.
Yeah. Oh, that one's actually worth a little money.
Oh, I would assume so now.
It's kind of a throwaway when they did it, but
Yeah.
yeah. Well, hey guys, that's all my X-Men figures. I didn't even count them out, but we'll count them before we resume the video. So, end communication. All right. Well, I certainly have enough X-Men action figures, don't I?
You have a collection, sir. It's.
Hey, you know what? I hope you enjoyed watching those. If not, that was all of them. So you're not gonna have to see them again.
Unless you get more.
Yeah, I'm more moved into the comic collecting.
Okay.
So
like, there's no Marvel Legends that are out now that you might play. Like, hey,
I mean, the Marvel Legends I may, but
all right.
like the old school X-Men action figures were the ones that I had as a kid, and they're the ones that I wanted to get recollect as an adult. So, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you are into toys and action figures and whatnot, I plugged this group before, but there's a Toy Posse and there's a Minnesota Toy Posse. Pretty much like available anywhere in the world, as long as you're in the United States. It's like a United States group, right?
It's it's a Minnesota-based group.
Yeah, but then know there's like an outside the Minnesota. Okay, you say all right. So
right.
Check them out. They're a pretty cool group. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. Makes all your nerd emotions feel real good. So
and it's not just toys that they talk about too. I mean,
pop culture
stuff. But toys are their main thing. Yeah.
Toy Posse.
That's how they get their groove on.
Link in the description below on them. But yeah, that's really all I got for the X-Men figures. Stay tuned for the next episode. We're going to film that immediately after this one, where we will talk about the current state of affairs of the X-Men, and I'll show you my top 6 favorite X-Men comic books, because I couldn't settle on just 5.
All right, fair enough.
All right. Well,
it is what it is.
It's like, it is
what it is.
This has been fucking real and shit, All right. Well,
all right.
Cheers over here. Last call. Oh, like, comment, subscribe, comment below, let me know. I win.